Sokoto State Government has reiterated that it is committed to achieving peace and security throughout the state and would like to engage in dialogue with any armed groups that want to lay down their arms and live peacefully. This was stated in a document signed by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Security Matters, retired Colonel Ahmed Usman, who emphasized that constructive dialogue and the process of reconciliation would also be important steps to deal with insecurity. Most of the conflicts in the history of the world were solved by more than force, the statement stated. This is why the state government would like to keep its doors wide open to any bandits that would like to lay down arms and be reintegrated into society peacefully. While commending the federal government over the proposed deployment of forest guards across the region, the Sokoto State Government stressed the importance of integrity and community trust in the recruitment process. It recommended that any forest guards deployed should operate strictly under the supervision of conventional security agencies to ensure accountability and prevent excesses. Please let's get your thoughts on this decision. We do have that the Katsina State Government actually saw an alleged situation in that, but the state government debunks that accusation that there was nothing like that on them having a dialogue with bandits. But Sokoto State actually have come open-minded over that and given their reasons on why they are they decided to have a dialogue with repentant bandits. But let's get your thoughts on that, please.
Chidinma, can authoritatively tell you the Katsina State Government reversed their decision because of my criticism here on this in this studio. Recall that I said I am vehemently against that I'm not given to these amnesties because the negative impact outweighs the positive impact. It outweighs the merits, advantages, whatever be the reason. You cannot make a law and be also the one to destroy the law you make. There is equality before the law. This is one of the tenets of democracy. Rule of law. Everyone is equal before the law. But when you begin to romance with bandits that you're supposed to prosecute, what are you telling the good citizens? What are you telling them? You are telling them that being violent pays. Because if I know that most times reintegrating and this and that, they even establish them more than the people who are, they use fund, they fund them, establish them, give them good funding. Then the innocent citizen whose parents struggle to train in one trade or the other, there is no money to establish that such a person. The one that passed through higher institution, graduate, will be parading the streets looking for job. Many young men who are graduates, I've said it here before, are there doing POS because they cannot be gainfully employed in any meaningful institution. Some of them are minders. You see a man, he's a minder in a nursery and primary school. You see a woman, a graduate, is a minder. I mean, it's laughable and also it's appalling, honestly, Chidinma. But you go and give a criminal, you say you are negotiating with him. You are what did he even say?
Which one?
what did the government say? Sokoto government say they are
reintegrating them.
Reintegrating them. They want to negotiate with them. They want to discuss with them. Probably you now grant them amnesty and all the rest. I am against that. It's quite. This is anti-democratic. For whatever reason, anyhow we see it is anti-democratic.
But according to the law, is it supposed to be an acceptable situation?
That's what I'm telling you now. It is not part of democratic tenets. It's not part of democratic norms.
But there's been certain statements that people have come to say that, you know, let's look at the amnesty. It's most of the South situation of
I have said
yes,
it that
the militants that
they do all those things are people plan all these things for economic reasons. They use it to enrich themselves. And they will make the government to see the reason to do that, to accept it. Some persons are eating from that. The mediators of all these things. Have you not seen, does it work?
So if I may make a statement on this, please. If eventually this kind of this dialogue works out, let's say these bandits actually have done more harm, let's say they've done more harm than they have, because laying down of arms, it means you've actually been there doing whatever, taking lives. Let's look at the Benue State situation. I think they are now moving to Enugu State and most parts of the state.
They even came to Abia State.
That are affected. Imagine so much that has done. How would these victims or the loved ones of these victims see the country, the democracy of the country, how it's turned out to be?
That is exactly what I'm telling you. You call them idiots. You call them fools. The victims. You are calling them fools. You are denigrating the victims, the people who suffered loss, and enthroning the perpetrators. You are romancing with the perpetrators of this heinous and obnoxious acts. These evil men. You are clapping for them. You are pampering them. You are telling the victims, we don't care about you. That's what I'm saying. That.
And do you think this will give room to more people? Just like
it is only encouraging others to join the evil line. You know, it's okay if it shows that this thing pays, violence pays. That's just the meaning. If I was growing up hearing that evil will be punished, but it is the contrary. Evil is encouraged, and the perpetrators are even respected, honored. So let me join the line. Let me join the queue. That's exactly what you are telling them. So Nigerians, I don't understand it. I am against it, and I will never. You see, some countries tell you that they don't negotiate with terrorists, and you think that what do you think makes Israel keep fighting till now with Palestinians? Right now, they have 53 hostages held by Hamas. They say they will not negotiate with them. They must get those people by force, by fire, by thunder. You don't negotiate with terrorists. You don't negotiate with bandits. You don't negotiate with evil people. What kind of negotiation? Who tells you that after the negotiation that everything will be? Do we profile people in this country? How do you monitor the people you have, you say you have reintegrated? Are you following them up? Are you following them up to know whether they have gone back to that? I saw a recent video. We are playing in this country, and we are too hypocritical in this country. I saw a video just recently. The military, we are parleying with these bandits, or I don't know whether it's Boko Haram, but all of them are these insurgents. They are one of the same people. It's just different names. They come with different names. They are the same people from the same place. I saw these military people with their vans and armor tanker inside the bush, inside that desert where those bandits, criminals are. I don't know what they were doing. They said they are having peace talk. After the peace talk, they left. It's either in Sokoto too. These military people left. The army left. And leaving the people you have made peace with, you left them with their guns, AK-47. People numbering over 500. You still left after the peace talk. But what happened in the south here? They collected the guns from the people. I don't know whether you're getting my thoughts. Here, when we had the amnesty, the militants were asked to lay down their arms for the peace, the same peace talk. Which means some of these things are discriminatory. You had a peace parley with these people in the north. You still left them with their arms, AK-47, and left. Can you imagine? What kind of rubbish is that? So, who told you that you have made peace? Peace is negotiated. And there is always give and take. If you want to make peace, there is something you need to part with. Again, what should have showed us that they have embraced peace is, number one, drop your arms. When you drop your arms, release the hostages you have. To complete it, if there are monies you have collected from people, return it to bring it out. It shows that you have repented. It's not that you say you have repented and complete repentance. There must be a restitution. You still carry your AK-47. You say there is peace now. The military will leave. Before the military will reach their barracks, you will hear another thing that will happen. So I am against that. They are just wasting their time. They are deceiving themselves. They are playing lip service to it.
I wanted to ask you about forest guards. We recall that the president actually, passed that into law for the forest guard situation. Do you think there's any progress in that part? Because most of these bandits actually, based in forests in most of those communities. Because there have been questions on that situation. Has any bandits aside? Yes, okay.
They are wasting their time. Military cannot fight the bandits. You see, forest guards. Forest guards are just like civilians, hunters you recruited. What kind of arms are you giving them? Are you getting my view? Forest guards. The other person is with AK-47. Forest guard is having a hunter's den gun. Probably is double barrel. You shoot by. The other one is on rapid. What do you think will happen? They are wasting their time. What the military cannot achieve, you are using civilian to go and achieve. Does it not look ridiculous? Does it make sense? It doesn't to me. Anybody that feels it makes sense, I want to see it. It's not a case of David going to kill Goliath. It is not. It will repeat. Okay. That one is gone.
Okay.
You can't. Zig said, it is only a madman that fights with a man with a gun. No, but how would you think that a vigilante, let me come, you have seen the kind of this pack, the kind of gun they carry. You tell them to go and face those militants. You have seen the militants now. You have seen them. Eh? You have seen them. You have watched them on YouTube. You have seen the kind of things they carry. Carry the whole pack. Enter to one camp of those diseases. They will finish them like a rabbit in 1 minute. So just imagine that. Use it and view that side. What will happen to those? They are, in fact, those people who want to be, is it bush guard or forest guard? They are just sacrificing their lives.
Okay, we got your thoughts on that.
Or these guys will roast them inside the bush.